Squid Game is not done. It's going international. Forget the Korean arenas you know. Now the deadly games are heading to America. A brand new series reportedly titled Squid Game, America, is gearing up to flip the whole franchise upside down. We're talking Hollywood talent, new rules, and threats that hit harder than anything before. Word is legendary director David Fincher, the genius behind Fight Club and Mindhunter, is linked to this project, bringing a darker, grittier twist to the survival nightmare. And get this, Cate Blanchett's tiny but mysterious appearance in Squid Game Season 3 isn't just fan service. That moment in Los Angeles might be the opening shot of something massive. Production is scheduled to begin in Los Angeles in early 2026, meaning we could be seeing Squid Game. America hit screens as soon as 2028. This isn't a remake, it's an expansion of the universe. New players, new games, and a fresh critique of society's darkest edges set against the backdrop of the United States. Classic games, survival horrors, and high-stakes drama, all reimagined with an American edge and storytelling scale. But before we dive into what that means for fans, characters, and everything you need to know, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because what's coming next is wild. The games are back, but this time the players are completely new, and the rules are deadlier than ever. Squid Game. America isn't just a remake, it's a full-scale evolution. The stakes are higher, the players sharper, and the consequences unimaginable. These aren't your ordinary contestants. From street-smart hustlers and cunning strategists to desperate dreamers willing to risk everything, each player brings a unique skill set and hidden agenda. But in this world, skill isn't enough. Every choice, every alliance, every handshake could be your last. And the rules? They've changed. The games are no longer just physical tests, they're psychological wars designed to push every contestant to their breaking point. Expect puzzles that mess with your mind, traps that challenge your morality, and scenarios that force players to make impossible choices in seconds. Imagine a challenge where trust is your enemy, where forming an alliance could save your life, or guarantee your death. Where the cleverest players might fall and the most desperate might rise. This is Squid Game like you've never seen before. Raw, intense, and unpredictable. And here's the kicker. The stakes are about more than just money. Some players are hiding secrets that could tear the game apart from the inside. Who can you trust when everyone is desperate, scared, and watching your every move? Who will crack under pressure and who will use the chaos to their advantage? Every second counts. Every decision is a gamble with life or death consequences. These players aren't just competing, they're fighting against human nature itself. And as the games progress, alliances will form and shatter. Betrayals will sting harder. Sacrifices will hit deeper. This isn't the Squid Game you thought you knew. It's bigger, darker, and far more dangerous. And the new cast is ready to show us the true cost of survival. By the end of the season, only the most cunning, ruthless, and adaptable will remain standing. And one thing is certain. The new players are here to rewrite the rules entirely. The games are back, and they've never been this deadly. Squid Game. America isn't just upping the stakes, it's reinventing the very idea of survival. Forget what you thought you knew from the original series. These new challenges are designed to push players to their absolute limits. Every round is a trap. Every move could be your last. Some games test your strength, others your speed, but the most terrifying ones? They attack your mind. Imagine challenges where a single misstep ends everything, where trusting the wrong person can be fatal, and where the rules change the second you think you figured them out. The production is rumored to be bigger, darker, and more cinematic than ever. The arenas aren't just spaces. They're engineered nightmares, each designed to psychologically manipulate players, amplify fear, and force desperation. You'll see contestants facing puzzles that seem impossible, navigating mazes that hide lethal surprises, and confronting moral dilemmas that could destroy them from the inside. And the strategy? It's insane. In the original, players could sometimes rely on strength or luck. Here, survival depends on thinking 5 steps ahead, reading your opponents, and predicting betrayals. One wrong choice, one split-second hesitation, and it's over. Rumors suggest some games will combine high-tech elements with classic Squid Game brutality, like deadly traps controlled by AI or challenges that force players to fight in teams. Knowing that one wrong move could doom your entire alliance. Fans are already speculating which rounds could be the most shocking, and let me tell you, the leaks hint at twists nobody saw coming. This is a version of Squid Game that doesn't just punish failure, it exposes the darkest parts of human nature. Greed, fear, desperation, they all collide in ways that are cinematic, horrifying, and utterly captivating. By the end of these rounds, alliances will crumble, secrets will spill, and only the most cunning will survive. So buckle up. These are not just games, they are tests of survival, morality, and mind. The deadliest games in Squid Game history, and they're about to leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The rules entirely. The frontman is back, but this time he's playing on an entirely different level. Squid Game. America isn't just transporting the original games to a new country, it's giving the mastermind himself a whole new arsenal of strategy and control. No longer just a shadowy figure in a mask, the frontman in the US version is rumored to be more manipulative, cunning, and unpredictable. His methods aren't just about enforcing rules, they're about twisting players against each other, exploiting fears and pushing contestants to their psychological breaking point. Sources hint at mind-bending surveillance systems and challenges that allow him to anticipate moves before they happen. He's not just watching the players, he's engineering the chaos, ensuring that every decision has consequences. Imagine a scenario where a simple act of kindness could cost a life, or where deceit becomes the only path to survival. That's the kind of control he's wielding. And the rules? They're evolving. The US spin-off reportedly introduces dynamic challenges, meaning rounds can shift mid-game, alliances can be forced to betray each other, and no one is ever safe. The frontman isn't just testing strength, he's testing morality, strategy, and the very essence of human desperation. Fans speculate that this new iteration will explore why he does what he does, giving glimpses into his psyche and motivations. Is he purely ruthless? Or is there a method, a twisted sense of fairness guiding the chaos? Every hint, every gesture, every mask tells a story. And in America, that story is darker than ever. By redesigning the games, manipulating the arenas, and controlling the narrative, the frontman in this version becomes more than a villain. He becomes a force that shapes the entire survival landscape. And for the players, every round is no longer just about winning. It's about outsmarting a mastermind who's always one step ahead. This isn't just the frontman you remember. This is a smarter, deadlier, and more terrifying strategist, and his presence alone turns every challenge into a high-stakes psychological battlefield. And that's a wrap on everything you need to know about Squid Game, America. From new players with deadly strategies to high-tech arenas that punish every mistake, this US version is taking the survival game to a whole new level. We've only scratched the surface. There are still hidden secrets, shocking twists, and mind-bending challenges waiting for fans when it finally drops. One thing is clear, the American spin-off isn't just a remake. It's an evolution of the Squid Game universe. Darker, bigger, and far more unpredictable. Which game do you think will be the deadliest? Who will survive and who will fall first? Drop your theories in the comments because I want to hear your predictions. If you love this breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss any updates, fan theories, or deep dives into the Squid Game universe. Thanks for watching. Stay alert, stay strategic, and remember, in Squid Game, every move counts. See you in the next video.